Module 3. The Basics of Matter. Chemistry is the study of matter and the changes it undergoes. Matter is anything that has mass and occupies space, and it can exist in different states, such as solid, liquid, and gas. In this chapter, we will explore the classifications of different states of matter, the different types of matter, the effects of temperature on matter, energy and its relationship to matter, specific heat, phase changes, and the effects of matter and energy on human nutrition. States of matter. Matter can exist in 3 states: solid, liquid, and gas. In a solid, particles are closely packed together and vibrate in place. In a liquid, particles are still close together but have more freedom of movement, allowing them to flow and take the shape of their container. In a gas, particles are much further apart and have a high degree of freedom of movement, allowing them to expand to fill any container. Types of matter. Matter can also be classified into 2 main categories: pure substances and mixtures. Pure substances are made up of only one type of atom or molecule, and they can be further classified into elements and compounds. Elements are substances made up of only one type of atom, while compounds are made up of 2 or more different types of atoms chemically combined. Mixtures, on the other hand, are made up of 2 or more different types of atoms or molecules physically combined. Mixtures can be further classified into homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixtures. Effects of temperature on matter. Temperature has a significant effect on the behavior of matter. As the temperature increases, the particles in a substance gain energy and move faster, causing the substance to expand and possibly change state. As the temperature decreases, the particles lose energy and move slower, causing the substance to contract and possibly change state. Energy and matter. Energy and matter are closely related, as energy is required to change the state of matter or to cause chemical reactions. Energy can take many forms, such as heat, light, and electricity, and it can be transferred from one substance to another. Specific heat. Specific heat is the amount of energy required to raise the temperature of 1 gram of a substance by 1 degree Celsius. Each substance has a unique specific heat, which reflects the amount of energy required to change its temperature. For example, water has a high specific heat, which means it takes a lot of energy to raise its temperature, while metals have a low specific heat, which means they require relatively little energy to raise their temperature. Phase changes. Phase changes are the process by which a substance changes from one state to another. These include melting, freezing, evaporation, condensation, and sublimation. Each of these processes requires a certain amount of energy, and the energy can either be absorbed or released. The exact temperatures at which phase changes occur depend on the substance and the specific conditions. For example, the melting point of water, the temperature at which it changes from a solid to a liquid, is 0 degrees Celsius, while the boiling point, the temperature at which it changes from a liquid to a gas, is 100 degrees Celsius at standard atmospheric pressure. Other substances have different melting and boiling points. For instance, the melting point of gold is 1064 degrees Celsius, while its boiling point is 2807 degrees Celsius. Chemical and physical changes. Chemical and physical changes are 2 different types of changes that can occur in matter. The main differences between these 2 types of changes are the types of changes that occur at the atomic or molecular level. Physical changes involve a change in the physical properties of a substance, such as its shape, size, or state of matter, without changing the chemical composition of the substance. Examples of physical changes include melting, freezing, boiling, and condensation. In a physical change, the molecules or atoms in the substance remain the same, but their arrangement or motion changes. On the other hand, chemical changes involve a change in the chemical composition of a substance, resulting in the formation of new molecules or atoms with different properties. Examples of chemical changes include combustion, oxidation, burning, and rusting. In a chemical change, the molecules or atoms in the substance rearrange themselves to form new substances with different properties. Effects of matter and energy on human nutrition. Matter and energy are essential to human nutrition as they provide the building blocks for life and the energy needed for biological processes. Nutrients such as carbohydrates, proteins, and fats provide the body with energy and the materials needed for growth and repair. Vitamins and minerals are also essential for health as they play important roles in processes such as metabolism and immune function.